Komolo, what weight does this hold that we do not recognize, quote unquote, like, where should we take that, really? How should we take it as a country?
Well, a recognition of a president is a choice. And I think that the Azimio team have a right not to recognize President Ruto. That does not mean he's not legitimately in office, because the process of becoming a president is quite outlined in the Constitution, and he went through all those stages. So obviously there are very legitimate concerns about how the 2022 elections were conducted, and obviously credibility of IEBC, particularly with the revelations that Mr. Odinga talked about yesterday. But that does not mean that the civil service and the president are not in office and are not working. So I can feel the frustrations of my brother, Honorable Atandi, and I share most of his sentiments. But I think it's also important that in this country we divorce civil service from politics. So you and I have the right to go to get our passports. I think we'll not be received by the PS, but we still have a right to get the passport, regardless of who appointed the PS and all that. Having said that, I think that going forward, there are very genuine concerns about how we conduct elections in this country and how leaders come into office, and if we don't take remedial measures to ensure that elections are credible, are perceived to be free and fair, and are seen to be free and fair, then we run the risk of having what we had here in 2007, the post-election crisis. Yet these are things we can avoid because technology exists, and technology should be able to facilitate elections in a manner that everyone accepts the outcome. Okay. Last time when we had a conversation with you, I remember mentioning that Brazil conducted presidential elections in December, and they have well over 120 million registered voters, and the outcome was credible and announced within 5 or so hours of casting the ballot. Why will it be the case that in Kenya we take 7 days to count 14 million votes? And even with that long period, we still don't agree on the outcome. It means we are not using technology and resources that we have to have elections conducted in a free, credible, and fair manner.